Welcome back to our coverage of the 9th Autofocus Motor Show and Auto Expo. We've only shown you a few of our presenters, and as promised, we continue our coverage with a showcase of the other exhibitors who participated at this event. So let's get into it. We've got more automobile brands to introduce you to, so please check out the following segment and see who else was present at the 9th Autofocus Motor Show and Auto Expo.
Our next exhibitor is both a newcomer and an oldie in the local motoring industry. Volkswagen set up shop in the country a few decades back, but then pulled out for a myriad of reasons. 2013 is the year that the People's Car made it back to the Philippine shores, with the help of the Ayala Automotive Holdings Corporation. The stable of VWs in the country is not yet complete, as the complete lineup for the Philippine market is slated to be completed by 2014. Nevertheless, the German car brand has made a splash in the local motoring scene, with fans of the brand eager to see what is in store in the coming year. For the Autofocus Motor Show and Auto Expo, though, on exhibit were the Touareg, Touran, and the new 21st Century Beetle. Slide once again took the time to speak to our friends at Volkswagen Philippines, particularly to Pauline Gonzalez, PR Specialist of Automobile Central Enterprise Incorporated.
I am at a brand new booth right here. They recently entered the Philippine market, and I heard from very reliable sources that these guys have had pretty warm reception from the Filipino market. Here at the Volkswagen booth, I have with me Miss Pauline Gonzalez. She is the PR specialist for Automobile Central Enterprise Incorporated, the exclusive distributor of Volkswagen here in the Philippines. Good afternoon, Pauline. How are you?
I'm good. Hi, Slide.
Very nice to see you again. And it's very interesting to note that you actually have a thing for German brands. Why is that?
I do. German Precision.
German Precision is what we have here at the Volkswagen booth. And step a little bit closer to me so that, you know, my hands aren't that long. But anyway, okay, so Volkswagen is finally here in the Philippines. First things first, how do you say it? Is it Volkswagen? Volkswagen? How is that?
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen is a brand that Filipinos actually know a lot of. With you guys entering the Philippines formally, how has the reception been like?
It's very positive, very warm. The Filipinos have always had an affinity for their brand. That's why it didn't become hard for us to reintroduce the brand. And then, so right now, we're just very happy with the reception that we are getting. We'd also like to invite you to our dealership, Volkswagen BGC. We are located at the 28th Street, Bonifacio Global City, and we are open every day from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Next up, a very well-loved and respected brand in the local market, Toyota Motors Philippines. Toyota, if you don't already know, bagged the recent Car of the Year award at the recently concluded Autofocus People's Choice Awards, the ever-dependable Toyota Vios. This is not the first time the little car stole the show, but its new and improved model showcased itself as a deserving winner in the eyes of the public. At the Toyota booth, in fact, the Vios was celebrated also with a display of the Vios race car used in the Vios Cup. Surely, though, the Toyota booth was more than just an exhibition of Vioses. On display were the new locally available FJ Cruiser, the Innova, and the soon-to-be iconic Toyota 86. Slide caught up with Dax Avenido, marketing manager for Toyota Motors Philippines, to hear what he had to say.
I am with Mr. Dax Avenido. This guy belongs to the company that has bigger smiles than everybody else this year because the Toyota Vios has just won as the People's Choice Award for Automobile of the Year in 2013. Dax, good afternoon. How are you today?
Yes, thank you. Thank you for having us here at the 9th Autofocus Motor Show. It's nice to be back, Sly. Yes, we're very excited about, Vios emerging as the top or the People's Choice for this 9th Autofocus Motor Show. And we are very much thankful to all the supporters of Autofocus, STV, for having voted the Vios and some of the other Toyota vehicles that have won People's Choice this year. Here now, you can test drive. You can come here at the motor show and test drive the vehicles. We have the Innova also available for our test drive. The newly launched FJ Cruiser. We also have the Vios Cup prototype here on display. So you can check these vehicles out here in the motor show.
Right. I could also see that you have the souped up version of the Toyota 86. It looks like it just came off the track. How was the reception of the Toyota 86 like for the Philippines?
Yes, it's very good. At least we still get a very long queue for the 86. This 86 that you see here on display is actually the pace car for the Vios Cup that we are using. Unfortunately, we weren't able to hold it last October 12, but we will be holding the exhibition race by January 18 this next year. So you guys watch out for it. Once again, we would like to thank everyone who have supported the Vios. It has achieved record-breaking sales for the past 3 months since it was launched. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for voting the Vios as the people's choice for the 9th Autofocus Motor Show. We would also like to thank our media friends for having voted other Toyota models in each category, winning or getting the highest recognition for the autofocus media choice and the people's choice. So with that, watch out for more activities that are in store for us within this year for you guys. So just stay tuned. We will be more exciting at the end of the year.
We then move to Chevrolet, a brand that is steadily becoming a more and more popular choice among car enthusiasts in the country. Its combination of eco-friendly sedans and hatches with its rough and rugged SUVs runs the gamut of choices for interested parties. There truly is something for everyone in the Chevrolet stable, and the company demonstrated this by showcasing their entire line of locally available vehicles. These included the Spark, Sonic, Spin, Malibu, Colorado, and the all-new 4x2 Trailblazer, of which they are very proud of. On site to give a few notes on what Chevrolet is all about was Walter Wong, Senior Supervisor of the Covenant Car Company Incorporated, the distributors of Chevrolet in the Philippines.
Right now, I am here at the Chevrolet's table where I'm looking at a number of vehicles. We've got the Spark, the Trailblazer, we got the Sonic, the Spin, the Colorado, the Malibu, and we got right beside me Mr. Walter Wong, the Senior Supervisor for Marketing of the Covenant Car Company. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm fine. I'm good.
Okay, now let's get down to the details right away. How has the market been receiving your vehicle, or how has the public been able to, to check out the various Chevrolet brands in this motor show?
We've seen a lot of prospects. We've got a lot of prospective customers. We've seen a lot of inquiries. As you can see right at the back of us, they're interested with our vehicles, our current lineup, especially the Spark, the Spin, the Sonic, and also here we have our latest models, the Trailblazer 4x2, which is now available in 4x2 automatic, and it's one of our best selling models year to date, and so far we expect it to end the year with a bang. We have low down payment schemes and low monthly amortization schemes also. So they can approach any of our sales consultants to ask about our special promos and discounts.
The day turned into night, but before the organizers of the 9th Autofocus Motor Show and Auto Expo closed shop for the day, they made sure that the evening was just as exciting as it was in the daytime. This was also the time when we were able to take a glimpse of what Honda Philippines was up to in their booth, especially with their snazzy hybrid Mugen CRZ as their display car. Honda, as many of you already know, is a well-respected brand in the Philippines, but this does not stop the people of Honda Cars Philippines to stop innovating and providing customers with the best offerings. Aside from the hybrid CRZ, on display at their booth were the Jazz, CRV, Accord, Civic, and City. More information about the Honda booth was given by Toyo Enderis, Head of Group Sales for Honda Cars Philippines.
I'm here at the Honda's table where we have Toyo Enderes, the head of group sales of Honda Cars Philippines Incorporated. Good evening, brother.
Good evening.
How are you, man? Okay, first things first, we are standing right in front, or actually right behind, the Honda CRZ, which is a very interesting vehicle because it says hybrid. What does that mean?
Well, actually, the CRZ is the first sporty hybrid vehicle that is offered in the market today. So it's not just a hybrid car, but it is a sporty hybrid car, which means that it sports a hybrid technology and at the same time gives you the feel of a very sporty ride. So it does not sacrifice the sportiness and neither does it sacrifice the fuel efficiency of the vehicle.
Okay, so since we are talking about hybrid, it is gasoline powered, and what else powers it other than that?
Well, other than the 1.5 liter engine, it is also powered by an electric motor which provides an assist. That's what makes it a hybrid car. So every time you, for example, step on the brakes, it charges the electric motor. Also, every time you run or accelerate, it also charges the electric motor. So all of the Honda vehicles are available for test drive. Of course, we have the City, the Civic, the Accord, the CRZ here right in front of us. We also have test drive units for this for both manual and the CVT, and the Jazz, CRV, Pilot, and Odyssey. So basically, the entire lineup of Honda is available for test drive. Unfortunately, test drive, I believe, ends at 6 p.m. But tomorrow, the offer for the 10,000 special offer for reservations is still available, and our test drive units are also available up to tomorrow.
So from a couple of new brands to a couple more that have established steady footholds in the Philippine auto market, the 9th Autofocus Motor Show and Auto Expo allowed customers to see and experience firsthand some of the great cars and services available in the country. We're going to take a quick break, and we have more in store for you in just a short while, so please do stick around for the rest of this Autofocus special TV feature.